Well, hello everybody and welcome to another Happy Travellers vlog. Today we've been travelling from, where were we?
Northwich, which is near Chester.
Northwich, near Chester, at the Sir John Brunner pub.
Via A&E.
By A&E Leisure, where we had the, well, we were going in to have the habitation door window checked over and a few bits, well, fixed if they could, made good if they couldn't, and anyway. So that was that. But then we got on the road, leaving A&E. We just come out of A&E Leisure, talking about the leaking or loose habitation door window, and what they've said, it needs to be taken out and resealed in. But they didn't want to do that because they don't have another one in stock, of course, why would they? And they thought that taking it out might break it or crack it, and then they didn't, you know, then they'd have nowhere to go, and, you know, we'd have to wait for a new window. So what they've done is they're going to order one and then let us know when that's in. But the repair they've done is great. So let me just show you that.
And we have arrived here at somewhere called the Lodge, which is north of York. It's it's a little site, and it's
a little CL site.
Yeah, very convenient for the bus stops just at the top of the road for going
just
into
outside.
York.
So we're in this little nice enclosed compound down a little country lane, and actually the pitch is just big enough for Nikita Chloe to fit on. So we were ably guided back as far as we thought we could go by the lady who owns the site. Anyway, she was very good. But I wanted to show you.
Excuse me, Jordan.
Oh, it's been a long day. A little shopping haul as well.
Yeah.
I've been shopping, and A&E. I waited to A&E to get this. This new washing brush. It's one of those extendable washing brushes with a hose pipe end, so you can plug a hose pipe on and you can continue to wash. But the other one I've had, the end's just busted off, so I'm going to have to be ultra careful with this. But it's got a switch on it to switch the hose, the water flow on and off, and it's extendable. And the good thing I like about it is it's got these sort of side bristles as well, so while you're scrubbing up and down you can get into the corners and the sides, especially up on the roof. That was expensive at $17.49. I thought that was a bit on the high side for a brush, but I've seen them also in Robert Dias at sort of 16, 17 quid, so maybe not too bad. Also went into B&Q.
You did, and you love B&Q. Yeah, it's your happy place. I didn't go in.
I love hardware shops.
I hate them. So.
All the tools and machinery that you can possibly buy. Didn't buy any, but I did. I went in there to get some epoxy resin to fix the cupboard door hinge thing. So I couldn't find the screws that John Vickers recommended. They're the countersunk screws with the wider thread on them. So I'm probably, for the time being, just going to stick with the screws, the slightly longer screws that I've got in there, and I'm going to repair it. I'm going to sort of drill it out, mix some of this up and pop that in. This stuff is about £6.50. I got that, but while I was in there, I always get ideas. Anyway, I bought a sanding block. It's a cork block for the roof repair. So you need a flat surface for the wet and dry paper, but they didn't give me very much wet and dry. So I also bought a packet of wet and dry just to get me going. This is assorted 320 and 600 grit. So not as high a grit as I would want it, but it'll do for the starting off. But I got the sanding block because if you sand with your fingers, you'll get indentations where your fingers press harder, and that'll show up on the final work. So I got this nice sanding block here that I can put the paper around and really sand away.
Looks like a piece of cork, doesn't it?
It is. It's a piece of cork. It's a piece of cork. That's all it is.
20 quid for a piece of cork.
No, it wasn't £20. No. I don't know how much it was. It was probably £2. Something like that. Masking tape, outdoor masking tape. So I've got this, and I've got it in this greeny colour because you need to mask off. That's also for the roof repair. You need to mask off all the bits you're sanding around. And I bought another couple of little paintbrushes, £1 each. I think £1.17 each. I think they were for the fiberglassing, because you need, once you've done this a paintbrush in the resin, you're not using it again, so you just throw it away. But I also had an idea in the garage. What's that like?
Full, very full.
A mess, isn't it? So over on the passenger side, over that side, we've got all the more accessible things like the hoses and the chairs and the table and stuff, so they're easily coming out of that side. On the other side, because there wasn't any more room on that side, on the other side what we've done is I've put in the windbreak. You know, the windbreak we bought that we've not had up for a couple of weeks. I put that all in the other side on top of a box, and it's sort of balanced there. So it's half on top of a box, half on top of the ladder I've got in there. So I thought what would be great is, you know, a little way down from the roof of the garage would be a nice little shelf in there, or some sort of support that I could put those poles through that they could just sit on. While I was in B&Q, I found this little aluminium profile L shape. It doesn't bend. It's not going to bend with weight on it. I mean, you know, I suppose if I sat on it, it would bend, but it's not going to bend easily, especially not with that little bit of weight in it. So what I'm doing is, on the back wall and on the front wall, I'm going to put a couple of pieces of this on the wall, and then other pieces, I've got two of these, and then other pieces are going to sit on there and go across. So I'm going to cut that to the right length to sit right across, so things will be able to slide into on this surface here. And if that's not good enough, then I could probably take that, turn it up the other way, rest it on there, and get a bit of wood. I don't want to do that because wood's heavy. These are very light. So that's another project. And to help me with that project, I bought some self-tapping screws that are going to go, you know, just I'll drill a couple of holes in there and then tap those through into the wall. They're not very long, but I'm going to use a bit of No More Nails, or in fact that Gorilla epoxy glue, to stick them on each wall. It's a bit of a permanent thing, but there you are. I hope that goes well, but we'll let you know how that all goes. I bought the stuff, but I'm still thinking about it. But it's another thing. It's another thing on the list to do. There's plenty to do, isn't there? It's becoming, well, you know, when you're at home, you know, you look around your house and you think, oh, that could do with a bit of a tweak, or actually I could have a new shelf there, or oh, that door handle needs replacing, or or whatever. There's always something to do at home. Well, this is our home, and it feels sort of slightly wrong to be doing these things in a motorhome, because you're always thinking about the resale value, and when you do things like put a shelf into the garage in a house, you go, oh, that'll improve the value. In this, I think it might devalue it. I don't know.
No.
But it's just it's one of those things. I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm going to put it in anyway, see how it goes. Yeah. So that's about it, really. So that's all my purchases of late. I don't think I bought anything else in there, did I?
No, I haven't. I don't think we've really been to the...
That woke everybody up.
Well, we haven't really been to the food shop or anything since that time we was in Lidl when we got that...
no.
That token. That parking ticket thing.
Oh, they cancelled that.
They have cancelled it, yeah.
Yeah, they wrote back. Took them 2 days.
Yeah.
I said, could you please reply by return so that I know you've got this? And it took them 2 full days to write back and say, yeah, we've cancelled it. You need to take no further action. So I've kept that email, I've kept the receipt, I've kept the PCN. So I'll keep that for about 3 or 4 months and then chuck it all away, just in case they come back. Anyway, the email will stay there forever, just so I've got proof of that. So that's it really. But I've been keeping a food diary as well, and because I've been talking about my triglycerides and so on, and I've been taking a photograph of what I'm eating for breakfast, lunch and dinner from yesterday. So yesterday I took breakfast. This morning I took breakfast. Yesterday lunch. Yesterday dinner. This morning breakfast. Today's lunch, and I'll take a photograph of tonight's dinner. But that's on Instagram, and I keep it on there because it's like nice and easy. I can hashtag it with searchable terms like food diary, like hashtag lunch, hashtag breakfast, stuff like that, so that I can go back and actually look for those and search for them and see what I've been eating and where I might want to change things. Big shout out to Jason and Karen.
Jason and Karen, yeah.
Jason and Karen from Coventry.
Yes.
Hi,
both of you.
They've been very helpful to us, and they run a flyer business or distribution business, so where they put flyers through doors and stuff like that, and do printing and things like that. Great people. Love you guys. Thanks for all your help. But Jason posted a video. Link to a video, because I'd mentioned that I was going to be eating more mackerel, more salmon, just to the oily fish thing, to reduce my triglyceride levels. The video was absolutely shocking. In terms of what farmed fish are full of. It's astounding to me that we're actually allowed to buy it and eat it. Some of the farm salmon is absolutely jam-packed with toxins and chemicals, harmful if you ingest them. So companies and governments are allowing this to happen, and they're feeding us, the unsuspecting half-wits toxic food. It's amazing to me. Anyway, so I'm going to put a link to that video in the comments below. I urge you to go and watch it.
Yes.
So thanks for that, Jason and Karen. Good tip to put me onto that. I shall be looking for line caught salmon.
Yeah.
And seeing if I can afford to buy that.
I don't know how much it is.
I do like salmon.
But watch it and then send it to anyone you know that eats salmon.
But also, a little shout to Colin Begg for telling me that muesli is bad. I sort of know, but your comment prompted me to go and have a look at the Jordan's Crispy Crunch breakfast cereal. It's sort of a muesli thing, but why would you ever put oil into a cereal?
And you know what sort of oil it was? Palm oil.
It's blooming palm oil.
So thank you, Colin. We should read the boxes more.
Read the boxes
thank you,
more.
Colin. Definitely.
Jordan's is one of those I see as a trusted, healthy brand.
So do I.
Just guess what? Jeez. How can you ever buy anything from anybody without reading the labels now? It's crazy, isn't it? Anyway. So, one other thing is on Instagram, as well as the food diary. So I urge you to go and have a look at Happy Traveller _stories on Instagram. I shall be doing my own CrossFit, my DIY CrossFit regime here in the van. So I should be doing press-ups, squats, weightlifting, and that sort of thing. I won't be doing any pull-ups because I don't want to ruin the roof lights with me grabbing on and pulling up.
Mine boggles at that.
Yeah, done it.
So. I was thinking, you'll have to make sure you do the squats and the press-ups in here and not in the bedroom and the toilet.
I've squatted in the toilet once or twice.
I'll tell you what, I'll be filming it anyway, and it'll be in the living room.
And it'll be going up on IGTV or Instagram. So as little separate videos. Because we get the vertical video on IGTV, and it's a better format for taking full body shots. But there you are. That's us for the day. We're here for 3 days.
Yep, looking forward to it.
The sun has come out. It's been absolutely
burning up, sweating. I am.
Tipping
it's
it down, raining.
Lovely, but now look at it.
It's all the lighting's going all weird here, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, you got your sunglasses on, haven't you?
That's why I thought everything was a bit dark.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna give you all a tour of this CL because it's a little hidden gem, and if you've got a motorhome, especially, you're gonna love it. So.
Yeah,
I'll do that. Maybe I'll do it today. Right, I'm going to go now because they've got a shower here, so I'm going to have a nice shower.
Right,
so
that's
we're
it.
Going to say, oh, and I've also got me washing on. She's got a washing machine here as well. I'll show you that. All right then. Bye-bye everyone, and thank you very much for watching and commenting.
And, well, if this is your first time here...
Oh yes, we didn't say our names.
This is Wendy. I'm Steve. We are the Happy Travellers. And we travel around the UK and Europe
with Pippin,
our little dog Pippin,
who's asleep now.
If you want to follow us on our journey and keep up with what we're doing and see all the lovely places we're going to, do consider subscribing. Click the subscribe button down there. And if you want to be a super subscriber and get a reminder every time we upload a video, ring the bell as well. And we love the comments, so keep them coming. Keep the comments coming. Love
keeps
it all.
us company when there's just Steve and I. It's like, you know, connections.
Just one or two of you might have seen the rather horrendous comments we've had recently from various people using swear words. They simply are being deleted, and those people are being blocked. We encourage comments, but we don't encourage disparaging remarks. We like to keep everything happy and joyful. We're going to see you again tomorrow. Bye bye for now.
Bye bye everyone. Thank you for watching.